done!
G'day, welcome to the channel. My family and I love building and testing some of the coolest setups around. From old classics, modern day dual cabs, and everything else in between. So come along and join the family. I'm Graham Harris, Full Wheel Drive Adventures. G'day guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Just give you a quick update on the 200 and what's been going on with him. We've done our first little install on him, put a couple of King's Titan drawers in here, and the full wing kit for the 200 series. Unfortunately, I don't really make them for a Sahara, so we had a bit of problem when this is a power point for an inverter that the standard Saharas have in them, and that wing wasn't really designed to go around that. But apart from that, yeah, they're a tight fit, real tight fit to get in here. And but they went in and they work. This one here, he's got a latch in him there, and he can lock in, or if not, he can use the full fridge slide and to gain access to the fridge. None of it's all roped down yet, he's just sitting there. No power on any of this yet, we've still got to figure it out. We were going to put this tilt slide on him, but option for the sliding lid on this to hold our fridge should do a decent job. I hope it will. And there it just all locks in like that. Just less weight not having it in there. And these are little King's pantries. So they slide out, and then you've got a little table under here as well. That table doesn't lock. I wish that would have locked, but that was a, yeah. Pie warmer up in here, he's just got to be anchored down. Like I said, everything's just sort of sitting in here for now. Trying to figure out where to run the wires, how much wire I've got to play with, depending on where I'm putting the battery and stuff like that. I've got a rough idea. But yeah, so they're the little King's pantries, and they don't seem to be too bad. And, all these drawers, and yeah, I've got a few gauges to go in the side of the wings here, and I'm making a board up here. Don't worry, it will be carpeted. Hate leaving it like this, but I'm going to have me inverter mounted on one end of him, me red arc DC charger here, and my lithium battery will sit this way. As you can imagine, that's going to sit upright like that and go in here, and he'll mount in through, I don't know if you can see that guys, it's a bit dark in here, but yeah, it'll mount in along that wall, and he'll have a little floor on him. That's what this one is. Give you a rough idea. Turn that around, you idiot. So that'll sit like that, and the other one will be up in here, and they'll be screwed together and mounted to the back of that drawer system. And yeah, battery sits in here. I'll actually get a strap to go around the battery to hold the battery in nice and tight so it doesn't move, and then the rest of it all on there, and run the wires all down around that wing and in the end, hopefully. And yeah, and hook all this stuff up. That looks technical. YouTube videos will always help. 12,000 pound Dominator, ready to go in when the bloody bull bar turns up. I bought this little thing off eBay. So he's a full battery monitor system, and he'll look after everything, tell me everything that's going on with that lithium. Got a great big shunt. Yes, shunt. What's that? 500 watt. And he'll go mount somewhere. How the hell does that mount? I guess it'll be sticky taped. But yeah, mount all him up. They come with all his wiring and stuff, and we'll put him in the wing here, up in there. And I've got a couple of They're just USB. I don't know whether you can see them properly. I'll just take them out. Old 5. That'll be. Oh God, I didn't want them to come apart. So they're just your USB ones. And they'll sit in there, something like that, and have that screen above him. I don't think I'll be doing any more. I was going to put this switch panel in him. I had an old switch panel laying in the shed, but he's all fused up, ready to go. But to be honest with you guys, I don't know what to run off of it. You know, a lot of people have other lights and stuff through here and everything else, and compressors and all sorts of stuff, but less weight the better. And we'll see how we go with just these basic bits. That's the good thing about it, you can always add stuff later. And if you make it simple and make it easy access, like what I'm going to do, all the wiring will come through, you know, from the battery. It'll just get tucked in the wing here and straight through to the end. But I'll only have some 2 wires that come from the front batteries. I'm not touching the front batteries in it. They are staying as they are. I'm not going to modify them in any way or change them. I'll just make it a complete lithium system back here and just leave the front batteries be the front batteries, and he'll just run from the alternator through to this DC charger and charge that battery in here. And nice simple little setup. But yeah, so got a little bit to do this afternoon. Carpet these boards up and get them in there and start mounting some of the electrics and hooking him up. But that's a job for the missus. She does all the electrical work. Bought her a soldering iron for her birthday. Aren't I a good lad? But yeah, anyway guys and girls, that's the setup so far in the 200. Hope you're enjoying it. Cheers guys. G'day guys and girls, welcome back. We've got the 200 decked out in the back now. I'll give you a quick look of what we've done. First of all, the installation. We've got the 1500 watt inverter sitting in here, so just crank him up anytime you want. Got a little screen here that just shows what's coming out of it. I'm not quite sure why it's got 0% on the battery yet. I think it's got to learn the cycle of the lithium battery. I'm not quite sure, but 40 amp red arc DC charger in there, 100 amp lithium King's battery in him, and that's all just hooked up with a main wire running through to our front battery off of the alternator. So he would just come through and charge that battery as we're driving along. And all the drawer system in, and oh, I love that. Look at that. That is, wow. Little King's pie oven in here. They should be done now. And oh yeah, they're nice and warm. Ow. They are definitely nice and warm. So he sits in there. We've got all the pantry slide in him. He slides out. You got a little table on him as well. He goes in there. We've got our fridge on here. It's a 60 litre fridge. He just comes out on that slide. He's turned on. I'm just getting him nice and cold, making sure everything's working and running. Held his lead up through here so he doesn't drop down into that drawer system. Drawers, tool bag, some water, some rags in here, a couple of spare towels because of the leather seats. I haven't got any seat covers on them yet. Jack, Scan Pro tool in here, jumper leads and axe, machete and stuff like that. It's not full yet, but yeah, not quite sure. I don't want to put too much stuff in here, eh? I mean, I've got so much room in here. Fire extinguisher up the top here. Down here we've just got twin USBs, so plug your phones in there, charge them up. And he's my solar to plug the solar mat into when we're camping. Just plug him into there, and he'll charge that battery up. But yeah, it's pretty simple setup, not overboard with it, didn't spend too much money on him, but yeah, does the job. No, great little setup. Anyway, guys and girls, as you can see, the seats, plenty of room off them, plenty of room. And yeah, so that's our little setup in the 200. Just waiting for his bull bar and stuff to turn up now, and that'll be a couple of weeks, maybe a month, maybe, and get it colour coded to the car. Once the bull bar's on, UHF goes on, spotties goes on, and then we start doing the little bits and pieces to the motor. We'll get a full carbon clean out of that engine, then we'll tune him. I'll put a Psycho airbox in it before I tune it, and a big bore exhaust stream before I tune that engine. So that'll be that plan, done with that, and catch can and a secondary fuel filter. And the only thing we've got to do now is change this plug out and put a flat in him instead of this round one. 8 round ones, but Mrs. can do that. But yeah, so that's the 200 so far, guys, and yeah, come along all right. Cheers.